everybody? It's your boy CJ back again with another Pokemon Showdown session. And Yu is a battle I had against Bonzo. Let's get into it. And before we get into the battle, it was a pretty long battle. So let's get into it, shall we? He leads off with his Rotom Heat. I bring in my old tanky Mega up, and I'm going for a here it is. I was predicting Cradily with Storm Drain. So I was going for an Ice Beam. He brings in the Ferroseed, all stiff and junk. Look at it, it's not even moving. And I take it down with the Aura Spear. Next, he's going to bring in the Latiran, which is I had to make sure if it was Water Absorb. Well, actually, I do it later on, but it is Water Absorb. He goes for a Toxic, Poison my Torterra, and I'm going for an Earthquake. And you guys might look at it, for him, he could have predicted and went out to Rotom Heat, which all Rotoms have Levitate, but he did not go for it. He brings in the Shuckle that's going to take a bunch of Earthquakes, but he's going to be able to I think he's going to go for he's going to go for a rest before it's too late and get all his health back after going for a Power Split, which what a Power Split does, Shuckle has very, very bad attack, and so my Torterra basically attack is very low, but the Earthquake still did a good amount of damage. I mean, decent, you know what I'm saying, but Toxic is racking up. I gotta switch out, bring in I Am Weasel, because while he's sleep, but he's not sleep toss, so he brings in the Rotom Heat, and then I'm going for a bulk up. I think, I went for a Waterfall, and this proved my suspicion that this Cradily is not Storm Drain, but I believe it's Suction Cup. He only get those two of his abilities. Ice Punch is still not enough to take down a Cradily. Then he's going for a Giga Drain to almost take down I Am Weasel. Then I'm going for this Ice Punch just to get some more damage off. And again, does not take out the Cradily, and I'm Life Orb, so that's going to take me down. Next, I'm going. He goes for the Recover, so it's kind of a good play on his part. Cause I guess for him it was the better play, because just in case if I didn't take him down, so it was a better play for him. I miss Focus Blast. And then I land my second one, but it's not going to be enough to take down the Cradily. But at least I hit it and get some. It does actually a good amount of damage. Goes for a Toxic. Now Quickster is Poison. And then I think I'm going for I think I'm going to still go for another Focus Blast. And hit, and down goes a crit, and down goes the Cradily. Cradily. So it's 5 to his 4. It brings in the Shuckle. I'm not going to stay in. I'm switch out and bring in Tank once again and go for a Water Pulse. And this right here, he's just kind of like waiting for his, just buying, time with the sleep and all that stuff. But Water Pulse, yep. This also show me this thing is, I think I already did it before, so I knew what it was. But I bring in the Superior. He goes for the Heal Bell, so his Shuckle is now awake. Then I'm going for a Coil, and he brings in the Shuckle. That is going to pose a problem to my Superior, because he's going to go for the Infestation, makes it where you cannot go back. The Pokemon can't go back. I can't switch out basically. Power Split, and that's going to keep going for a couple of coils. Just try to balance that out. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that Shuckle has really bad physical attack and all that stuff, so I try to balance it out with a couple of coils. Infestation, and plus the Toxic is going to be a problem. Leaf Blade does nothing. Now I'm Poison. Well, not Poison, I'm Toxic. And then I think I'm going for another Coil just to try to be able to try to do a little more damage to this Shuckle. And then I think he's gonna go for a rest and go right back to sleep. And then I think now he's gonna switch out. I think he's gonna stay in. I think just to slowly let this to let me the bypass what's the word I'm trying to use for the sleep turns. Sleep turns. So that next time he sleep, like let's say he stays in for 2 turns and he did not wake up. If he switches out and then come back in that third turn, he might wake up. So I think he just stays in this whole time while I go for a bunch of outrages. Wakes up, goes for the Infestation, and it doesn't really matter because that combined with the Toxic is going to take down Superior. So down goes my Superior. Next, I'm going to bring in Torterra, and go for Earthquake, and down goes the Shuckle, but the Toxic will take down Torterra, so it's a double down. Now 3-3. This was a very difficult choice on my part. I did bring in Quickster, as you guys can see, but I was trying to think which Pokemon out of these 3 is the best one to lead off with, knowing that Lantern is Water Absorb, and I can't really touch him that much actually I can with Quickster and then Delphox also, but then you got Rotom Heats, and then you got Kabutops that haven't entered in the battle yet. But he's going to bring in the Rotom Heat that is actually choice, which I'm going to figure out later on in the battle. Got to switch out and bring in the Delphox, and he goes for a Overheat. No, he's not choice, is he? No, he went for overheat, and then I think he went for a volt switch, so he wasn't choice. But for some reason, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but for some reason later on in the battle, he just kept going for volt switch, volt switch, volt switch. Made me think that he was choice, but I forgot that he's not. He actually is not choice. So I go for a side shot, steal the live turns. Lefties go to a score that does nothing. Well, it does a good amount of damage, and good thing for me, I did not get burned. Side shock, and down goes the lantern. Dang. Then he's gonna bring in the Kabutops. And when he brought it in, I was thinking Aqua Jet, but he does not have Aqua Jet. I go for the side shot, almost take down the Kabutops, go for a knockoff, and it knocks off my lefties and knock out my Delphox. So next, I'm going to bring in my superior. Not superior. Quickster, my Sceptile, Leaf Storm, and down goes the Kabutops. And this is where it poses another problem. His Rotom Heat. And see, the whole time I was thinking that he was choice because he kept going for Volt Switch, and I was thinking for him which move that he wanted to lock himself in so he can pop Blastoise. So I think the reason why he went for Volt Switch because he was predicting to me to switch out into Blastoise and get popped, but I didn't want to. I just feel like, you know what, I'm gonna use Quickster to get more, just to slowly get some damage off on Rotom Heat. He go for the Will-O-Wisp. I guess he was I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking, but the poison is enough to take down my Quickster. And then I'm going to bring in Tank, and this surprised me so much. Volt Switch does not take me out. Water Pulse comes through, and down goes the Rotom Heat. This was a very long battle, 35 turns. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very long battle. Leave a comment. I like talking to you guys, and don't forget to subscribe. All to my new people that's actually watching this video and not already subscribed. And I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.